What's going on, y'all? In this video, I want to talk about 5 reasons you should already be in the gym, like yesterday, okay? So, the first reason you should already be in the gym is if you feel weak. And what I mean is, yes, if you feel physically weak, if you feel like things are too heavy, if you feel like you're always struggling trying to get a top off of something, right? But it's deeper than that. Also, if you feel like emotionally weak, if you're a guy who feels like life just knocks him off his square so easily, you can't rebound, it's almost like you be down in the dumps. If that's you, you should have already been in the gym. Here's why, man. When you get in the gym, bro, you start to build a better relationship with yourself. When you're feeling weak, when you're feeling incapable, when you can't rely on yourself, you need to get in the gym and develop like a bond with yourself. You need to develop that sense where you can rely on yourself, where you know who you are. When your number is called, you're ready to be put in the game. That's what getting in the gym will do for you, okay? So yeah, if you struggling like I said, man, physically weak, mentally weak, you lack resilience, get in the gym, okay? And start getting those reps in where you're showing up for yourself every day, okay? The second reason you should already be in the gym is if you have no structure and no routine. And I don't just mean in regards to the gym. I mean in your life in general. Like you feel scatterbrained, you know? Like you ever go to somebody's crib and their crib is just in shambles, there's shit everywhere. It's almost like, damn, bro, if your space looks like this, I can only imagine what it looks like inside your head. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things where it's like you can tell that the person is scatterbrained, that they have no structure, they have no routine. And when you lack structure and routine, this is what keeps you from making progress. Again, I don't mean just in the gym, I mean throughout life, okay? And look, man, I'm a regular dude just like y'all, man. I ain't some millionaire, and I'm a regular ass dude just like y'all. But I understand that when you tap into these things that I'm talking about, you almost feel like a millionaire. And I don't mean just like material money, you almost feel like wealthy, like your health. You know what I'm saying? You almost feel like, yo, I'm in abundance here. I'm radiating. I take care of myself. Not to get too much off topic here, back to structure and routine. When you pour into yourself, you develop that sense of structure, that sense of routine, that sense of I need to show up for myself consistently. I go to work. I know that I'm going to the gym directly after work. I know that I need to go cook my meal or whatever it looks like to you, whatever your day looks like, right? That's what I mean by developing structure and routine. You have to get more of a sense of like organizational skills, you know. And when you go to the gym and you really take it seriously and you really make it a part of your lifestyle, when you do this, it becomes a priority in your life, okay? And for me, you know, I've been working out consistently for maybe the last 9 years. It's become a priority in my life so much to the point where I remember when I would look for jobs, and I think I shared this in a recent video, but when I would look for jobs, it could be no second shift, or it's got to be I got to get my workout in. Oh no, the time here ain't gonna work, or damn, okay, this shift is ideal, but that means I'm gonna have to put the workout at the end. And that's what I'm saying. It becomes such a priority that you're willing to move things to make sure that you can get those workouts in, because you know that working out is ultimately going to build you up. It's going to pour into you. The third reason you should already be in the gym is if you don't like what you see in the mirror. Now this might be duh, of course I should get in the gym if I don't like what I see in the mirror, but no, it's really deeper than that, man. When you look in the mirror, do you look at yourself and be like, damn, I'm proud of him. Damn, that's a dude that I would respect. Damn, that's a dude that I could just tell, you know, he looks dependable. He looks like he shows up for himself. If you're not saying that to yourself when you look in the mirror, then you should have already been in the gym. All right, you should already be doing something that builds you up. When you start building up your physical, you're going to start getting different attention out here in the world. But also when you start building up your physical, you start building up that self-respect. You start building up, I've said it quite a bit in this video, you start building self-trust, self-reliance. You know what I mean? And when you start building those types of characteristics, those types of traits, you start to love who you see in the mirror. You know, when you start to be look in the mirror and be like, damn, I didn't put in so much work, man. I remember when I look in the mirror and I'm like, damn, especially after a workout. Look in the mirror, man, you see that pump and you be like, damn, and I remember when I was like just skin and bones, eating 1 day a week. You know, I said 1 day a week, eating one time a day. You know what I mean? It's like you look in the mirror and you wanna look in the mirror and be able to look at yourself and be able to look back on yourself and be like, damn, I've come a long way, man. I have every reason in the world to be proud of myself. And the journey isn't over. I'm gonna keep going. But right now in this moment, man, I look good, I feel good, and that makes me perform good. Okay? So make sure you like who you see in the mirror, and if you don't, man, you need to correct it and get on that. All right, yo, if y'all are enjoying this list so far, if you're getting any value out of it, you know, just having a good time enjoying the video, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you know when I make more videos just like this. Now for these last two reasons, the fourth reason you should already be in the gym is you feel invisible and you lack presence. Okay, now this is kind of similar to what I've been saying, but what I've learned is when you start working out, man, your energetic presence starts to kind of expand more. I feel like working out, man, it's deeper. Like I keep talking about building a relationship with yourself because I feel like it's more of a spiritual thing, man. When a man or woman as well, when you start to get in the gym and you realize how capable you are, when you realize, man, I can carry you, whoever that might be. You know what I mean? Like when you realize you can do that, that does something for your mental. That does something for like the barriers and the limitations that you may mentally have and may mentally put on yourself. You start to realize like, nah, man, I'm about to break through them motherfuckers. I can do a little bit, not a little bit more, I can do a lot more, you know? And when you're working out and when all that is happening, that presence is starting to expand in a way where people can start to feel you. Okay, like if you go through life and you feel like, man, I don't get noticed, I get overlooked, I get stepped on, stepped over, you need to be in the gym because not only is it going to boost that energetic presence, of course it's going to change your physical. I've already talked about that in this video and you already know that. It's going to change your physical, but it's going to do something deeper for you. Okay, and that expansion of your presence, man, when people can feel you, when people can see you and you don't even have to open your mouth and there's already a level of respect, there's already a level of camaraderie, there's already a level of like admiration, like damn, this dude just looks like he's just a go-getter, man. It's not that I think, it's like I trust this guy. It's almost like there's a trust there and people don't even know you. For this last reason you should already be in the gym is for functionality, okay? I'm 42, so as we get older, man, obviously, you know, your bones, your joints, you know what I'm saying, they start to get tighter. They start to kind of stiffen up, especially if you don't move, man. Especially if you're like sit at the desk all day or whatever. You just have a sedentary like type of lifestyle. You're gonna be, your hips gonna get tight, man. You can't do no, you know what I'm saying? Your hips get tight, knees popping and cracking, and don't get me wrong, they gonna pop and crack regardless. Mine does too. But what I'm saying is, working out is also more than just building muscle. It's about functionality. It's about being able to move and being able to like do it like with like fluidity or fluidness. I don't even know if I'm saying the right word, but with like a smoothness to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be able to, I got younger kid, my son is young. I want to be able to throw the ball with him. You know, you ever notice when sometimes you'll get out the car or you'll sneeze or something. It's like you didn't pull the muscle in your neck, or you done got out the car and you twisted a certain way and your whole back kind of locked up on you. Now, I'm not saying that's going to stop happening just because you work out. But what I am saying is that it ain't going to happen as frequently. And when you're working out, you are improving your overall day-to-day functions. The functionality, bending down, picking up shit, lifting shit over your head and grabbing things, twisting, opening refrigerator doors, opening, you know, pulling motions, pulling open the car door. And I know you might be like, bro, that's easy. As you get older, man, and if you don't work out, you'll start to feel this more. But when you work out, it strengthens those like day-to-day functional movements. Picking a box up off the ground, bending your knees. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you're in the gym and you're lifting heavy weight, you get used to bracing your core. You get used to, I gotta brace up, I gotta bend at my knees, and that is what I'm talking about as far as carrying over in your day-to-day life. You perform better. You perform more with like quality movements and things like that, all right? So, I hope that this video made sense, man. Y'all let me know what y'all thought of the video. Leave me some comments below. If you want to dive deeper into understanding yourself, holding yourself more accountable, or if you just need a space to kind of work through your problems and you need somebody to hear you and listen so that you can find those conclusions on your own, use that link in the description and book a one-on-one call with me, all right? That's all I got for you. Make sure you check out this video right here on the screen. YouTube thinks you'll like this one. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.